Welcome back, everyone. I'm so excited. So, Pomelo is coming next, Pomelo Season 7. But before we go to Pomelo, let's look at EOS Respect. So, EOS Respect is basically coming next on 29th August. That's the EOS Respect election. And best things about this EOS Respect election, the EOS Respect is a good community with so many members. And we always have monthly elections. Basically, the EOS support squads coordinate to identify their respective members, and then we build consensus, then reward projects with pooled funds from the elected delegates. I don't know if you guys are well versed about EOS Respect, but it's happening on 29th. That's the election. So all I have to do is I sign in to participate, and I did that already. But then I'll sign in again when the election day comes. So basically, during the elections, we are split into groups of like 4 to 5 people, and then we build consensus, and then you pitch. If you're interested to go in as a chief delegate, you pitch, and then the other group members vote for you. So if you go through as a chief delegate, you qualify to be randomized to come through as head chief delegate. So basically that's it. And then there's a treasury for this election. So in simple words, EOS Respect creates the opportunity for the community members to pool money and then align with those that will be voted for to receive the funds, and then those who are voted for obviously allocate those funds to the EOS support's interest. So individual members can maximize their independence by joining the EOS support squads to receive funds and collaborate for the betterment of EOS and EOS support. Obviously, in the past election I've come through as a head chief, I collected funds that I've used to vote for various projects over Pomelo. And I have an update about Pomelo, guys. Pomelo, I have an update about Pomelo. So let's look at Pomelo just right about now. In a few, we shall look at Pomelo, but I have an update about Pomelo that I want to share with you guys. So I'm seeing a number of readers sharing the EOS accounts. Add a $sign. Someone is asking, can I be part of the EOS Respect delegates? Yes, you can if you register to join the EOS Respect. But you can only join if you're invited by one of the members. It's not an open entry. You're supposed to be invited by one of the members, and then it's recorded on video via Zoom. Basically, that's it. And to join EOS Respect, you need to have an EOS related project ongoing that you need to seek funds for, or you need to represent already a project as a member of that project, and you seek funds to support that project. As simple as that. Kenan is asking if we could join. It's as simple as that. There's no much terminologies. It's an open community, but with invites, for example, I can invite you to join, and then you pull money for a project of your choice or your own project. As basic as that. I think I showcased how EOS Prospect works before. So let's look at Pomelo right now. Actually, let's look at Pomelo. I have something to say about Pomelo. Let's look at Pomelo. So Pomelo Season 7 is coming up. Let's look at Pomelo briefly, and then we go ahead. So basically, that is it. That's about EOS Respect, guys. So let's look at Pomelo right about now. So Pomelo Season 7 is coming up next. As you guys know, Pomelo is... we had a big vibe with Season 6. And the results came out previously. You saw the best performers in Pomelo. I guess you guys remember. Kenani is saying thank you for the simple explanation. You're welcome, Kenani. I'm so happy to have you on this show, indeed. So, Pomelo is coming up next. That's Season 7. This could be the last one of a kind because, as you know, with the coming of the EOS Labs, Pomelo will not receive a separate funding like it has been receiving. I'm yet to see the updates, but as of now, Pomelo may close with Season 7, this format of Pomelo. So I would like to know if I will look into it, the future Pomelo seasons, if it's to exist, how they receive funding and how everything will go. But this format of Pomelo, unfortunately, will come to an end with the next season. So come through with a lot of energy, because I'm not sure if Pomelo will be happening after season 7. So come through and vote for your favorite projects on Pomelo for season 7 that's coming up next. So Pomelo Grant season 7, as I told you, if you haven't created a grant, you can create one. And basically that's it. I have nothing much about season 7, but let's look into EOS Labs. Okay, EOS Labs is here. As you know, guys, I'm always here, I never miss. So let's talk about EOS Labs briefly. So as you can see it, connect, engage, evolve. That's amazing. So I talked about EOS Labs on the previous show. But basically, its mission is to connect Web3 companies with crucial resources, insights, and infrastructure, and also strengthening their prospects for success and building a more prosperous EOS ecosystem. So it's still in its formative stages, and EOS Labs aims to attract professional talent from a range of backgrounds, including investment institutions, centralized exchanges, and blockchain media. So accordingly, these individuals will be responsible for investment research, business development, and user growth. So that's EOS Labs for you. It's really new. So it's taking up some of the duties of the ENV, that's the EOS Network Ventures, and the ENF. And from a reliable source, the ENF is providing a quarter of its funds towards the initial phase of the EOS Labs. So EOS Labs is both a Web3 incubator and a builder for the EOS ecosystem. So as an incubator for Web3, EOS Labs will aim to offer financing and Web3 infrastructure to assist developers in achieving rapid growth. So also as a Web3 builder, Labs team will focus on development and growth of Web3 products and tools while collaborating with partners to cultivate a sustainable ecosystem. So I think that's a brief explanation about EOS Labs, and I'm so happy that it's coming. But basically, one of the unique roles is that the establishment of the labs will mark a significant step towards increased decentralization of the EOS network. So by introducing EOS Labs as a third independent entity alongside the ENV and ENF, as I explained before, the network is diversifying its capabilities and ensuring that essential tasks are managed under separate and specialized organization with distinct leadership. So EOS Labs in the future obviously will receive its own funding and is independent from the ENF and the ENV. So as you know, it's going to be headed by Wen, yeah, and Wen is part of the ENF. So I'm not surprised that this shall be a very good project. So guys, give me feedback about EOS Labs. But with its coming, obviously, many projects have been decommissioned. They have been removed from existence. One of them is Yud Plus, and this was decommissioned on 6th August, if I'm to remember. And then also Pomelo. So Pomelo may be coming to its end for now. We shall see the updates. And then also another big change is that there shall be no more direct grant framework. Remember, before always grant applications were allowed by the ENF. You could apply to get grants from the ENF with grant application. So right now it's coming to an end. No more grant applications directly to the ENF. So that's some of the updates about the EOS Labs I wanted to share with you today. So you can give me feedback about what you think. Is it worth it? Should the ENF delegate some of its duties to the EOS Labs? And is it worth the fact that various projects like UD Plus, Pomel are coming to an end to streamline some of these duties towards EOS Labs? And also, it's an independent entity, it's not under ENF, okay? And it shall receive its own funding from the block producers separately. So, Umechidima is saying, hey, Haza. Hey, Wume, I'm so happy to meet you. Skenan is saying for Pomelo, no, it's not a good idea. I know it may not be a good idea, but because Pomelo has been supporting so many projects, I don't know how they're going to survive because they cannot get more grants from the ENF directly. And also, I guess Pomelo will find ways of surviving. It will get a way of surviving, but of course, to not be having as much funds as it has been receiving, because we are yet to see what's coming up next. Yes, Hanson is saying, I think this improvement is coming up late. If you wanted to make an incubator or launchpad, it should have been done sooner for real. Well, I think the best way I can reply Hanson is people learn from mistakes. So I guess uh, with the coming of Yield Plus and other projects, direct grant framework applications accepted by the ENF, there have been some mistakes made, probably misappropriation of funds. And so they're trying to streamline, considering the current markets, to find a way of providing value for funds on EOS. So there's a lot that has been done to improve the EOS ecosystem. So let's not be negative about all this. Let's try to see the positivity, because it has already been done. Okay, Kenan is saying EOS Labs though is a very good idea. Yeah, I agree. Everything comes at a cost though. So the cost is that other projects have to be shut down. And obviously, it's going to do some of the duty. It's going to fund various occasions. And as I explained to you, some of the roles going to be played by EOS Labs. David is saying EOS Labs seems to be like a good idea, but it's a big move, though a lot can happen. But generally, it seems good. So I guess that's it. I don't see any more comments. Zafir is saying agreed, Hanson. Well, don't quote me wrong. Pomelo may not end. It may continue, but the format of the current format will end with season 7. So if you like favorite projects, this could be the last time you're voting for them on Pomelo. We are yet to see. So please vote for them with a lot of passion, because who knows? In the coming seasons, something could be different. So let's look into other news before we are short of time. That is on Twitter. Okay, still ENF published this tweet, and they said that the ENF has launched EOS Labs, an ecosystem incubator for D apps on EOS. So this means that in summary of what I've said, more opportunities for developers. I guess there has been much focus on developers, and this is really amazing. So there is a thriving EOS ecosystem, a 25% budget allocation towards EOS Labs, and also better resource utilization. So that's an update about EOS Labs. The ENF confirms that it has been launched. So that's much about it. So let's look into other news. Well, so another big update. There was an event that happened in conjunction with CoinMarketCap. So I don't know if you guys attended this event. It's an interview with Eve. It happened already, and I guess you guys attended. It was supposed to be on 24th August. Did you guys attend? I wanted to update you guys by then. The show didn't happen. I wanted to update you about this event, the interview with Eve, hosted by Trevor, and it was on CoinMarketCap. I don't know if you guys attended. Oh, Kenan is saying you had no idea about what. Okay. Zachary is saying spin the wheel or trivia. Both. We are going to have both today. We shall go with trivia first and then spin. Okay. Welcome everyone who has just joined. Don't forget to subscribe. So this event happened. It's an interview with Div. So I guess you guys came through. I just wanted to update you for now because we were supposed to have this show on Tuesday, but because of some untold circumstances, we couldn't. And that's about that event. It already happened on 24th. So I'll give you an update about the programs and operations health report. You need to know what has been happening on EOS. The ENF has released the programs and operations reports. I think I'll share with you the link if you're really interested. It's loading. Just wait a little bit. Okay. I think we have had a show over the weekend open mics where we discussed about the importance of these reports. So they help to build accountability and trust in the ecosystem. So you guys know the value of these reports. So the August program on Passion Test report is here. Please, before August ends, read it. It's right here. It was published on August 21st. So let's look into something else. And this is the last piece of information. So also the updates about the EOS Node Operator Roundtable, and it meets every Wednesday. So guys, there are updates about Antelope Leaf 5.0 launch, and then instant finality, replay testing, and much more. I think I'll share this article. It's the last article I'm sharing, and then we shall go into the trivia. So for the new guys, please I remind you to subscribe, and don't forget to share your EOS account for NFT rewards